Alright, on to Marsh Lord. We're going for the 30 here. I feel like that's a milestone here. Well, we'll just see. I don't really think Ekarite's that good of a champ. I think I've started to come to... I think at some point you might see my updated tier list come out as just an accompanying video. But yeah, I don't know. I've come to terms with the fact that there's a lot of popular champs that I don't like. I don't need to really use the term overrated. I just don't like them, and I think Martial Lord's one of them. Not a bad champ by any means. I don't know. I don't think it's that good of a champ when so often it actually is just not making sense at all in a run, and it has no throwaway value. It's like you have to justify it on your floor for it to be good, you know? And it just comes down to being as simple as that. It has to be on your floor to be good. It can't be something that's played off floor, like a Cultivate Sentient or a Thorns Wilden 10 or like an Imperialist Orient Parade Queen. You know, it has to be part of your main floor, because it doesn't have the survivability to survive and like repeat on another floor or something. At least not by end game. So like, you know, you have to commit to it being part of your main floor, and it just doesn't always make sense to do that. Anyway, definitely some annoying bosses here with the Shadow Arcus and Seraph the Diligent. Even this version of Talos is not that easy, but especially on high shards. If I have to do pretty high shards early, which I don't have to, it looks like. Yeah, this is a good shard map. Starters are alright. At least we have some consumable already in the opener. Umbra's a really good clan for Repeater. Probably just going to be Repeater. Right now, Echo Snare on Repeat is not horrible. But you know, Repeater, it either has to stay on to the floor, and it, by the way, it doesn't really provide much value on your floor, so you're babying this unit. You know, it does some attack, yeah, but the health is pretty bad. It's not like it has trample or multi-strike or anything else that's like useful. It's just like an okay attack unit, but it really isn't that good of a use of pip space on the floor. But I digress. I think Light Skiff could be pretty good. Eggs are one of the best benefactors of Firestone housing, though. If egg is going to be a thing, which it could be. If we don't find a good repeater target, flexing a Martial Lord with eggs is absolutely something that we can do. Light's Gift gives me immediate help. Particularly helps with the Mark of Invasion, which we may be hesitant to take depending on the enemy troop. Suppose I really wouldn't mind a Light's Gift, would I? Firestone housing's a little bit more speculative. Wormkin. I have to give up a Hellvent though if I get that one. Then it's just Hellvents at the end. So like, just thinking of like Keeper shenanigans. You could argue Keeper can be okay with Firestone housing too. Well, how many steals look good then? The first one's really good. Second one's not quite as good, but not untakeable. This one is halfway decent. This one's horrible. That one's not getting hit. And the final one's not so good. So, 1 for sure, 2 probably. 3, this one actually is probably even more likely than this one, so we'll say for sure like 3. It's steals. If I take Firestone Housing, I can definitely justify 3 there. Problem is, if I miss on this Wormkin, if I don't get a unit draft here, then this steal is obviously not that good. Although I could maybe still get a unit draft here. I had to think between ring, banner, ring. Hopefully I can get a unit that I can build around here. If not, I can always just not do that one. Go there. I think it is Firestone Housing because Wormkin units just benefit from it. Yeah. Hopefully it's not Mark of Invasion for unit draft. If it's for gold, I just skip. Yeah, we gotta skip this. There's too many draws here that happen that actually just end with me dead. It's not worth the 75 gold. This, for example, I mean, I could live it. I would pay 6 immediate pyre health to survive it. And I would also just be in a rough spot. Like, I'd have to then defend again, so on and so forth. We're going to just try to stat up this unit, and we'll just throw that away there. Okay. We got 1 for each. Yep. And we'll just throw you there. We find our first consumable. Try to eat up the stacks. Let's do this so that we can eat up as many stacks as possible here. Yeah, that guy's dying anyway. Let's go here, eat up another stack. Bye-bye to your lifesteal stacks. Let's see, a 6, 24, so we're good to do Force Contam here. He'll die for sure here. Boom. Okay, that's pretty unnecessary with a repeater. Unless you want to just do crazy etch spam, which I guess is an option. You know, you could bring that back, just keep bringing crap back. I mean, it's not out of the question, I guess. Kind of want to just take this. Don't need another one of those. This is acceptable, for sure. I mean, I should be more excited to see mine collapse than I am. I mean, it's a really good card. It's just not something you build around, but it is like just a value add. It used to be something you could build around. I do kind of miss those days. Like, it's never been as good as Perils for like getting on an Ember Drain, but back in the day when you're guaranteed, you know, basically that enemies weren't going to have Spell Shield. They were always going to be able to kill with 10 health. It's like a holdover and a plus 10, and you're good to go on almost every turn. There is every now and then a turn where you wouldn't be able to do it, but for the most part. So this looks like we want an egg. -2. Not particularly the egg that I want, but this is acceptable. Man, actually, like, this is pretty bad with it, of course. All I need is an accelerated incubation to make this pop off, though. Even a Soul Siphon would work. That Broken Memories I wish I had now instead of this, but specifically just this egg, or I guess the Trample egg would be the ones where I'd rather have it. The other egg I'd still be fine. I think I am going to take this egg. And I'll go Endless and Health and let's see. Can't really re-roll here. I'd hold out for a multi or a quick. -2 is not really worth any of these. I also don't really see a purge being super worth here. Well, I could skip these shards entirely, and I should still be able, within 3 of these, to get enough. But, yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Still want to find a Kinnos Carapace. So obviously you see how useless Echo Transfer is. Yeah, not really all that good here, I guess. Do want to protect this, kinda. Oops. I forgot. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Well, whatever. That was really stupid. That was like so incredibly stupid. Damn, really? Well, this deck kind of sucks. I have not generated, like, what, 2 echoes so far on the top. So I don't like this egg, dude. This egg is gonna fucking end my streak, I can already tell. I can already fucking tell. And is there any way I can kill this thing? It doesn't really look like it, so like, I may want to just, you know, not do anything there. Yeah, we're not gonna hatch this egg, so I need to think about just killing this guy. Damn, we still can't even get this off. That's really shitty. Is there any way I could actually get 3 echoes next turn? It is unlikely. 8 times. If I do this, I actually... With the 1-1, I should still be fine. No, I could do that. It doesn't really change anything, right? Yeah, let's do that. Alright, we actually can hatch here. As long as I don't play that. Alright, that'll get it. That's... I need some help with this deck. I'm down to abandon this unit, by the way. It's... If I don't get some immediate help. Okay, that's pretty good. I'll take that. Yeah, these aren't so good. Probably a skip. This is, as I've outlined before, typically just not even as good as an Echo Break. Extension can be good. Speculatively, though, I just can't commit to it at the moment. It's not a good enough card. Like Space Prism is what we'd rather have here. I'm a bit annoyed in the first place that I even have the capability to have uncommons when the first 2 rings are the only time I can get commons. I mean, that's just a downgrade to Umbra. Just give me the common version of this and it's way better, right? But I could take Making of a Morsel if I think that's like the scaling I need. When I already have an Echo Transfer, though, probably not. Problem with this Endless Egg is it's really just, without a Kinhost Carapace, it's not that good even if I can hatch it a lot. Like, so I don't know. Like, I'm kind of in Fuck Creek right now without a paddle, but you know, basically any situation, I don't know that this Making of a Morsel is going to be that easy to get off. Now, obviously, if I could get a Repeater Shroud Spike, it becomes pretty good, but I don't know. The fact that I'm having so many problems right now getting echoes, and if I brick on this upcoming unit draft, I probably don't find anything here that's that worth it. I mean, if I have an alloy, maybe this is worth it, but I don't know at 200 shards an alloy outside of a really crazy deck gets it done. I don't even know if I'm going to the Merchant of Steel, honestly. Like, as I think about it, I'm like, Quick wouldn't be that good, Multi would be okay, but even it isn't that good. Like, truthfully, I'm in kind of a shitty spot right now. I might just need the health and the Horde. If anything, I would take this just because it's infused. But I think I'm going to skip these, unfortunately. Alright, we get the Kinhost Carapace. That's pretty good pickup, but now I have to wait all the way till then to actually pop it off, so that's pretty shitty. I think all things considered, I am going to go to the right here. I need the health, and this probably has a higher chance than 50% for me to find something that can help me right now, whereas this can't. Only multi helps me, and it doesn't even help me that much. Brick. Man, these are bad. I could take the prototype just to help me right now, I guess. I do kind of need help right now. It doesn't even help me that much. It really doesn't help me that much. But this is just bad. So bad. Oh, that sucks. I really was hoping to get something better there. Okay, this could end up being pretty good. Some of these rares could be good consumables, particularly the Hellhorned variety. Problem is, other than the perils, I don't really have any rage, but like Last Stand could be something. How many Merchant Magics am I hitting then? Probably not hitting that Hellbent, so 1. I could hit 2. Could hit, definitely will hit 2, maybe 3. So we definitely hit 3 and maybe 4. That's what it is. So that's pretty likely to get holdover perils. Melting Remnant. Let's do a quick inventory. HAM, ham. So, let's take a look at the H first. Spike the Hellhorn. It's actually not that bad of a repeater target. Like, if I go full repeater, I could get... All I have to do is find the energy gain card. In either case, actually I could get Kindle or Forgotten Power. Or whatever it's called. I forget the name of it. We'll go to it later. The one where you gain energy on echoes, like, I could definitely make use of that. It would be bad with the egg, I guess, though, because it'll suck out the echoes a lot of the time. But Spike pretty good, actually. I would take that for sure. Dark Deal is somewhat acceptable. Not really that good, though. Because the egg needs to hatch, or else I just lose that rage, and it's not going to be good on my low health. You know, it one-shots my Martial Lord currently, or my Echo, right? Alloy would be like semi-okay. Obviously not Impallator or Transcendent, but I mean, Transcendent with the Martial Lord could be funny, but it's really not that good. Last Stand, I feel like I speculatively would take it, but I would take like a Spike over it probably. Reinforce, probably not. One-Horn Tome, probably not. Not without a Shelter in hand. Even if I flexed Shellsmith. I gotta say though, Hellhorn's looking pretty good. Rail Spike I'd definitely take. Channel Song, I could take it since I have the prototype. Wouldn't be the worst. Not Shard Channeler. Unleash, I guess I would take it. It probably wouldn't be that good. Wadbo Tome I would take. It's still weird, but I would take it. Adaptive probably doesn't hit here. Trying to think. I don't think it hits. Spreading, no way. Cycle, no way. And then Melting? Nope. Nope. I mean, if you had good etch synergy, but not with a repeater. Nope. I mean, it's a way out of Emerald Dream, but I already have that. Nope. Well, I wouldn't be offered that. Nope. Nope. Definitely don't need it now. Hallowed Halls, probably not. Could unironically be okay with the Kinhost Carapace. But I would have to get the holdover for sure, of course, and it might be a few rings before I get that. I think it's Hellhorn. There's just too many hits there. I guess we're taking Last Stand. It is infused. It would potentially be banging. Like, this is really not that good right now, though. I basically have to YOLO the perils. Damn it. I'm taking it though. The upside is just it's there. I mean, if I get a void binding, especially, maybe I can get lucky and find a -2 on a temple and just simply bring it down to 0. I got 3 temples ahead. Okay. So I could wait on this thing or put it down now. I could put it front or back. Put it in the front. It's a 2020. And it's only 2 pips. I could still fit the egg on. Why don't we... might as well preserve the health, I guess. Because these guys are just gonna... Alright, you go there. I feel like we're likely to be able to kill this. All we need to do is get 2 Echo Breaks, Mind Collapse. Or just Echo Break and like a Shade Splitter with the Bounding Echoes. That way I can do this here. Yeah, like that. These guys really ain't gonna do shit, are they? I need to get rid of the Echo Transfer. If a card gets removed, like literally from my deck so many times it gets removed from my deck, then that is proof positive to me that it's not that good of a card. Like I'm pretty adamant on this. I think this card flies under the radar for how bad it is. It's not a bad card, but it flies under the radar for being not as good as it's made out to be. I'm pretty adamant on that one. Man, what the fuck is going on here, huh? I really should do it here, though. And still, At least now I only have to hit 1 Echo Break to get it there. Okay. I mean, I'll keep getting this. Well, it's not guaranteed that I get it back. Yeah, let's do that. It's probably just not worth it. Look at this shit, still not fucking, like... God, I hate this fucking egg, dude. This egg is so bad. Should have hit this one. If I would have hit this one twice. Actually, it doesn't matter, does it? Just do this. Yeah, whatever. Alright. Well, this sucks. I do 4 currently, so I'll just do that. It's actually pretty good damage. That's not the card I wanted back, though. Let's do this again. I mean, currently I unironically might just want to build around stewards. I'm trying to think about this. Like, I already get multi-strike out of the stewards. They already get about as much defense. I have 3 slots to still put into them. You know, I don't have to hatch them to get the multi-strike. They don't lose any echoes. I can just put the rage on them from the get-go and benefit from the rage stacking. It's like, these are definitely, like, unironically things I should probably be thinking about. We can maybe... Okay, that is a Kindle. Wretch is bad. Getting Kindle back every turn could be potentially good. It just, right now it's not. It's kind of a shitty thing. I don't know if it's worth speculatively taking. I mean, really in this combo, there's not a whole lot that it benefits from. Both rail spikes. It would be good with a Shroud Spike. That's for sure, actually. Like, it would be... Even with these Shade Splitters... You know, I didn't take any extra cards, but I could still end up with Gem Trove or Grovel. I mean, that could definitely scale out this unit, if I do want to use this unit. And that would be pretty good. But that commits me to full repeater, and right now I kind of want to, you know, we got a 50-50 at Marshallord. I would absolutely take Marshallord at this point because I just really need to hatch the egg, and you know, I kind of bricked here. Didn't get accelerating incubation or anything that really helps. Like, I think I probably skip here. I'm already working on speculation with the last stand, and I can't just keep adding speculative stuff. Right now the deck is so weak. I mean, I really haven't added any power to the deck. I've arguably made the deck worse by adding an Echo Transfer and a last stand. Like, my vanilla deck was arguably better than this. I think we skip. Okay. Is there any way I can make that work currently? Not really. It's not that good into the egg. I could put it into the egg if I go Marshallord, though, and then I just basically live with the fact that the Endless is probably going to be useless on it. There is a lot of stats. That's equal to me putting the damn thing down around 5 to 6 times, between 5 and 6 times, right? Or between 4 and 5 times to get that amount of stats. And the pip really doesn't matter in the context of if I'm just going to use the egg as my unit. I mean, really, without a Soul Siphon, without a Accelerating Incubation, without a Marshallord, without a Hardened Hole, I cannot hatch this egg enough to justify the Endless or even really the Kinos Carapace infusion. So should I just abandon the Kinos Carapace and go Shadow Siege, or just pick it up speculatively? And, you know, if I just happen to not get the egg artifact here, and if I happen to not get the Marshallord here, then I'll just go with the Shadow Siege infusion, even though it'll be a dead draw for a ring here. Well, I can just... We'll see. I also could hold it through this fight, see if I get a Soul Siphon. Am I playing to win at that point even though? Like with the Shadow Siege infusion? Like, yeah, I get some stats. We're running out of time to find out a backup plan though. I feel like the backup plan is just Stewards. Floor of Stewards and Last Stand. I mean, I could go... We're definitely going to go for this Magic. Got another Wormkin on the way. I don't think I'm going to do the Shadow Siege. Right now it has to be draw. We really don't have direction at the moment. Hoping we find it. Eternal Stone's about the worst we could see there. Okay, this could just be a pivot. Keeper. I could work toward a triple keeper floor. I don't have a good essence for it. Or I could go Carver. Onto the Endless Egg. Doesn't really make sense. I mean, it kind of makes sense if I think of it more in the terms of just it being a unit on the floor. It's just so late to pivot to Keeper now. Especially without, like... We don't see holdover here yet, if ever. So it's like I'm more inclined to hit this magic instead of the steel. But if I take the Keeper, kind of need to start hitting any steel that makes sense, because I need any chance at getting multi-strike, because with how bad this deck is right now, you know, some decks can get by with single striking Keepers. I don't think this is one of them. Tough call. Keeper. This is turning into a real final boss of a run here for 30. In the back of my mind, I kind of am like not too excited about the prospect of anything that's been given so far. I just wish we would have found this earlier so I could build into it more. I have a lot of work to be done to build into it. I just currently have nothing that's strong. I could still take the unit because the unit is good. So I think I will. And hopefully this is something good. It's not, but Refracting Lens is actually pretty good. Let's just take that. That with Repeater is obviously good. Let's see if we're getting Marsh Lord. Not even getting Marsh Lord, man. This is fucking weak. Well, I don't really see any good reason to go Shellsmith. We typically aren't even playing these consumables on the floor. We'll just work toward a full Repeater, or... I don't even know if I would take a 1 point of Marsh Lord. That's like not that good. I think we're just in a rough spot right now. Would a Surge Stone on that be a good Repeater target, I wonder? Currently it's like semi-decent. I think so. Might as well make it 0. I could do the last... If I see a holdover, I'll do it on the last stand. Damn, dude. This is probably worth a double stack. I got all this money, not much else to do. The other would be an Echo Snare. I think tanks right now are a bit more of an issue than AoE. But yeah, this is pretty bad. You gotta hold out for a permafrost there. We could put a 10 there. This really sucks. We can get rid of the Echo Transfer, I think. I don't really see that being good for us. It's just too fucking slow. So, just like to point out, it's getting removed before Stewards, before anything there. So you tell me if it's that good of a card or not. We should get rid of 1 Perils. We're either getting holdover on one of them or we're not. I'm not gonna like put it on both, I don't think. Right now they're just pretty dead draws, and I'm in a bit of a rough spot right now. So yeah, let's fight. Party Boy. Mark of Invasion for money. I can just let them go. I probably want to set up bottom. Okay, this is a good start. Let's go here. I gotta say, even at 35 shards only, I just get absolutely fucked over by the way the shards are applied. It's just like one hit after another, man. This is so rough. This is gonna do a ton of fucking damage to me. But I really need to hatch this motherfucker before, like... 1, 2, 3... I can't even hatch this guy. It's so fucked. I hate it, dude. I fucking hate it. Let's try to just do some damage here. Doesn't do anything here. So you get it here. Doing 20. That should be good there. I'd rather keep the echoes on these floors. Let's do it here then. And we'll just finish up there. You're dead, you're dead. Let's just get a few inspires here. Actually, we can fit this guy on, so why don't we do that? Alright, we get through that. But now we have to start pouring the shards on. That's obviously not good with this deck. This is pretty good pickup. That's the card I was thinking of, though. Forgotten Trade. You combine that with a spike, or even with a last stand, and then you got a stew going. We could still take it, but I feel like I have to take the thing that just immediately helps me. I'm just really desperate at the moment. I don't think these are going to be good. I mean, a gem trove would be my only thought here. But because I didn't take the Forgotten Trade, I didn't take the Kindle, it's a lot less good. I think we just skip. We really got to go left here. Try for holdover perils. It's... I don't know. I don't have a better holdover, so it's still like a good holdover target, and I can build around this last stand properly. Shit frost. Well, we'll put that on the Force Contam. If I knew I was getting a Soul Siphon, Mind Horde would be an easy take here, but right now Encased Divinity is a bit better for me, considering I do go top most of the time. Though right now I don't have a good answer for top if I don't find Dazed, because I guess I could flex a Shellsmith if I don't want to go double repeater. Right now I don't have a reason to go double repeater, really. But yeah, this just gets me an echo every turn to hatch this piece of shit. I probably should just take that. If I find a soul siphon, it'll still be good anyway. So the spell chain here could go in a number of areas. Yes. Got a lot of money. Let's just permafrost that. Could put a plus 10 there. Let's get that down, and I could add the piercing to that or the thing. Okay, we do have holdover, so that opens up a little bit. It's still not like that amazing. We should get that down by 1, and then we'll see if we can get a -2 to combo with it. So pierce could go there or here. The holdover perils. I'll probably put the spell chain on the perils as well. It might be better here first than the mind collapse. We'll do spell chain here. We're at 60, so we're going to be at 75. I definitely have to go. Well, yeah, we'll just do this for now. We'll do this into the guy. Still can't hatch him that fast, but we're just going to have to work with what we have to work with, I guess. I'm going to hold out for like another pierce or 30 there. Okay, this should hopefully be fine. Multi-strike at 85 shards of those is going to be a little bit tough, but and I'm not quick, and I can't kill much of them before they get to me, but I am endless. Let's just really focus on trying to get our dude hatched, I guess. This is not very good, is it? Alright, that's an okay set of things to shard up, though. I'm okay with that. Plus we have that. Alright, we're gonna need you there. It's acceptable. It's good. Might actually need to get some of that going. We can start doing this. This guy's hatching. This is looking okay, actually. So 50. I'll save that one for the thing. Don't want to use that. We're just preparing for stealth boss at this point. So this guy will hatch, we can replay him bottom. We gotta think about is that, but we'll have a space opened back up, so that'll be fine. should probably just do that. Alright, that'll be a big hit there. Oh yeah, we got him. Okay, well, this run's starting to come together. That went a lot better than I thought it would. And that is a huge pickup. That's like one of the few times... Wow. That's going to troll me into making bad decisions in the future with taking trials. Like, I arguably shouldn't have took that trial, but obviously the payoff there was pretty big. So we can start to think about Forgotten Trade now. I mean, it makes it so I don't have to hit a -2. No, I don't even need to hit I don't really need to hit anything here. I already have the Peril spell chain, so I have a lot of Ember every turn. I don't think I need the Forgotten Trade. I don't need a Broken Memories. Unless... That is, unless... I need to get a Shellsmith. Like, that is a possibility. Because again, I just don't actually have any, like, floor-wide defense. In a mid-floor setup, I can't deal with that. Turn Soul is a little weird here. Normally a very good card, but like, I'm a repeater. I suppose in a certain sense, against Diligent. I do kind of wonder if just Broken Memories is the call here. Wish I would have had the other one that was infused, but... I'm open to just taking the Broken Memories, I think. I think against Diligent it'll be pretty good. Crucible Extension is like almost worth it. Honestly, it might just be worth it. It is infused. I'll take it. Like, then I can actually build up my main floor still. We don't really need... The stewards have been alright. Wondering, like, should I get rid of Keeper? I don't know. I guess that's like a soft answer to top floor. I get my Inspire 1/1s. I guess I could Hellvent it. It's not a great answer though, is it? It's gonna be a lot of sweeping damage. Shit Frost. Okay. Keeper just became an answer again. So that's my Hellvent target, apparently. Yeah, we can build around that. That's going to be very interesting. Okay, this is turning out to be an interesting deck. Let's do a 30 there. We do need to get rid of these Echo Snares now, because Repeater's starting to get important. Could Permafrost. I'll just get this down. I don't think we want a Surge Stone anymore. I arguably should remove the other one anyway. Let's get that as always a 0. We're gonna get rid of other Echo Breaks too. So I have the Bog Slime, so maybe these is still good because it has a double. But yeah, I don't want to really convolute my pool. Let's self-infuse a... Well, I could just fuse something into the Keeper instead, actually. And then I'll just remove one Steward. Just do this now. The other Steward will be Steward on a Steward. I do kind of want to get all these guys on. We can get this back. I mean, that's pretty good. We're taking care of a pretty good amount of dudes there. That's pretty good. As much as I wanted to get all of that up there, this is fine. Just bring that back. So I can still fit this on. I still get this rage everywhere, right? You know, with the rage, probably just put this in the front, right? I'll do this. We should hatch this. Do we even need to do this now? I'm not entirely convinced that we do. Like we've gotten our value. And I think we should just let the last stand come back at this point. God damn, just get the damn thing back, dude. No, I'm not gonna pay a draw for it. Let's eat up all the stealth. I still don't think I need that. Preserve the, whatever you call it. Melee weakness. Actually, let's see. Since you're hitting first, why don't we give you a little bit of love here, too. There we go. Boom. Alright. There's the accelerated incubation. And we were going to be a repeater too. I think it's okay that we add it. And, yeah, just draw. Okay. I guess I'm taking another keeper. Ooh. That probably goes there. We'll see what's in this cavern. Armor for defense. The rage isn't even that good. It's like 4 rage or 5 rage or something. And a heal. And pip increase. That's a good one. Yeah, I think I am going to take another one of these. I don't know though. Is it actually that good? What if I took another one of these? It's a bit expensive. Go right now to 200. I can get the 200 there though if I don't think that the Keeper is a good Hellvent. I could also flex Shellsmith if I think I don't need 2 of these back a turn. Same health, about the same damage. I just get an extra card here. But I get 4 armor to the whole floor. It's not that much armor. Let's just get the repeater too. Would have needed Shellsmith 2, I think, to justify it. So this is a Hellvent. I think we do take another one of these. I think it's pretty good. It gives me, like... It gives me some outs. It's a lot of extra damage. I think we can take that though. We have a lot of damage on our end to like prevent them. So we may as well play this for an echo. Definitely want that. Some armor here for now. Let's not play that. Just get these 2 back. Swing it like this. Question is, do I want that? Oh, that's a lot of damage. Okay, actually, I'm just gonna do this then. So let's do that. Whatever comes back, comes back. Alright, that's fine. I don't think I'm gaining that much out of the last stand right now anyhow. We can just willy-nilly this stuff. We'll lose him, whatever. We'll just play it back. I'm gonna play this here. Really hard to hatch this. I should have maybe played the thing down there. Whatever. I'll fuck that up a bit, but whatever. So he's hatching, which is good. We should still get this Inspires up here, though. Alright, Living Armor is definitely no threat. Now let's see if we can kill you down here, buddy. Gotcha. We're just limit testing. Echoes of the Past is iffy, but not out of the question. Could be a lot of flat damage. Keep in mind, Diligent, something I just realized is like, Perils is not going to be so easy into Diligent. I mean, not impossible, as long as I play a zero-cost consumable to start things off, of which all of my consumables are zero-cost, but just something that I could potentially screw up. This might be give me another chance at scaling in that case. I don't think I need it. It's either Grovel or nothing here. Gemtrove, maybe. I don't think so, though. I also don't think I'm going to take a third keeper. I think 2 is fine. Kind of leaning toward getting a Hellvent on the old magic. We'll see. So, sure enough, Firestone Housing was utterly useless for us, as it always is. Light's Gift would have been a million times better. We should have just took that. That's something I need to note to the self. Moving forward. Decayed Decoy is probably not good enough here. Golden Vault, I don't think is needed when we have refracting lenses. Base Charge is definitely good. Sketches is probably bad, because Repeater is a lot of our power, but it's not out of the question that we just abandon Repeater and actually just... Then I would Hellvent the Keeper. And then we could go that route. I don't think I like that, though. Definitely a Base Charge seems good. The Quill could be good, too. We'll go over 15 here. Notice Stone could be good. It's probably irrelevant, though, if I'm being honest. Like, my breakpoints are already where they need to be with every spell that's relevant, but I guess it could eventually make these vanilla Ek breaks good, or maybe the +10 one. And the others are pretty useless to me, so I may as well take it. That is not worth double stacking. If I'm gonna Hellvent it, I might as well make it cheaper. Try to make certain Echo Breaks better than the others. Permafrost really isn't worth it here, is it? Could get 10 more healing out of that. Okay. Rest of the money, I guess, could go to Trader's Quill, but I think I still like the Broken Memories. We'll get rid of that for sure. I'm just gonna get rid of some Shade Splitters. They're really not doing anything for me. They're not good for fodder either, into Diligent. So let's just Hellvent this. should be good with that. Alright, just gotta remember diligent. Gain more of doing this, right? I don't want to make that into the pool. I guess I'm going to put all 3 of these into the pool, because I kind of want that coming back. I could also just wait till Broken Memories to bring that back. That might just be smarter. Okay, we'll just do that. Definitely want to kill that. Alright, we start with this. Which is really good, by the way. Could actually make this consume here, but I don't think so. Let's give you armor. I think I can give you rage as well. I mean, I have pip. Okay, let's put another one down then. Do you eventually want to get that thing back though? Actually, that's funny. Nice. This is a floor here, though. We got the resonance, so we're okay with that. Let's keep that going. That was a huge hit. Fuck. Alright, you're hatching, so let's keep this here. I'm down to also force contam this guy. Wait, did I get Last Stand back? I'm an idiot. Why did I think I could... I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I thought I can't even explain how dumb my thought process was with that Last Stand, but we should hopefully get it back before too long. I mean, this is the floor I care most about, so I would like to keep it going. But yeah, I'm not too sad about getting another one of these up too. Should have a pip soon. Look at this floor though. This is wild. Guess we gotta go to the bottom. Bottom of the top of step. It'll be good to have guys down low. We should do this first, I guess. think for Diligent, we'll just start focusing on the very back. We'll actually put this one into the consume pool. And we should be able to hatch one more, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unless I want to kill this sucker down here, just to style on him a bit. You know, it might be nice to just style on this guy, right? There we got him dead down there. All we needed to do was just hatch that guy, and then we were good. Boom. Alright, well this run came together, huh? I highly doubt we're losing against Divinity. Diligent is just harder than Divinity, it's just kind of how it is. Like, if you can beat Diligent, you should be able to beat Divinity most of the time. There's obviously some exceptions to that rule. This is not a great draw order, though. That much is certain. I don't even know if I want this Broken Memories in the mix here. It really hurts to draw through, and like, I did kind of get boned here in the opener. May just have to do it, though. Are we going top? I'm a little worried to go top, to be honest. This is a bit fucked. It's not the end of the world if I lose Echorite, but it sure would be bad. But we have the 2 old magics, but now that we can't have double Inspire, that's certainly rough. We don't have any days. Like, we may have to go mid, but even mid is its own brand of fuckery here. Fuck. This is not how this was supposed to go. So we got 7 draws. 1 is an egg, so 6 draws. There's a lot of removal in there. There's a lot of heal. I think we're going to have to go mid. This is not great. We have to do this to get every little bit of whatever that we can here. If I had to lose one of these, then so be it. This could do a lot of damage. I think I need to Inspire here. Put that down first. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's not play that. I need to draw through. Let's break that. I'll keep that coming back though. It's a good thing we went mid, by the way. I mean, we bottom decked the fucking old magics. We would have actually lost Echo right there, so this is still definitely the right call. How are we gonna do this? And I can kill that. Should have had this guy down sooner. It's a bit of a fuck up. This floor could be pretty fucked. Time to let that go, I think. Well, we'll see. I don't have time to let it go. Let's go here. Let's put you up here. Might have to clean up this tank. Okay, it is finally time to let that go. Should definitely get some damage in there. Okay, should put you in here. I mean, we can heal a lot of that back. I could also just do this if I don't want this back next turn. I think I want it back next turn, though. Yeah, whatever, let's just do this. Maybe we can just heal back. So let's do that. I'm down to now play the other thing. I think we just solidified victory with that last turn. That's pretty good. Probably get you getting some love here too. Alright. All in all, the last stand stuff wasn't even really all that crazy. I mean, yeah, I got it there eventually, but... no flying kill or anything. A bit disappointing there. I guess I could have went harder for it though. I forgot that that's combined damage there. I was like, oh, I'm like 1,000 off. Wait, that I'm actually probably was within my... Just need to shoot one of those guys, but whatever. Kill. A kill is a kill, right? Yeah, it's just what are the stylings that we want to do it with. Oh, you're gonna die up here. Just put an egg down there for the hell of it. Here, let's make sure nobody here dies. Boom. Alright, well it ended as a fun run. It wasn't really fun through the middle. I actually thought for a while there that we were gonna lose this run. Definitely like rings 4 through 6 were uncertain, but once we found accelerating incubation, it's definitely started to look better. So we're up to 30 on this streak. That's wild. I never actually thought I could get there on 200 shards. But yeah, still would have rather had the other egg, but that'll do. That'll definitely do. But like I said, you do kind of need... With the other egg, you don't need accelerated incubation, right? But with this one, you kind of need one of the things I mentioned. You need accelerated incubation, soul siphon, or a marsh lord, or a hardened hole. We happen to find the accelerated incubation, which is just fine, right? And yeah, this was definitely a Wormkin run, with Hellhorn probably making more of an appearance than Umbra. And what did Umbra even do for this run? Mind Collapse, which wasn't even that good of a Mind Collapse, all things considered. Perils, I guess, which wasn't even that good of a Perils, all things considered. I mean, really, this is all Wormkin, I would say. Crucible Extension to a certain extent. I don't see any Wormkin artifacts that were good. Or, Umbra, I mean, I see a lot of Wormkin artifacts that are good. I don't see any Umbra ones that are good. Pyrestone remains as my evaluation that I think it's just shitty. Like, this is about one of the best situations we could have had for it, and it still did nothing. But, yeah, Echorite, I will say, pretty good here. But also a liability, right? Still kind of a liability. We happen to not really find any defense on this run. The defense that we found just didn't make sense to add. Like, Grovel, I think, was about it. I don't even remember if there's like a shelter. I guess we could have went, instead of Repeater 2, we could have went Shellsmith 1. But that also just didn't really make sense. We would have still died top if we'd done that, and then we would have literally halved the value of our Repeater effect. So yeah. It forced us into a last minute like pivot to mid floor, but I don't know, I guess Echorite is good when it's good, right? Though I still think it's, I don't know, I'd rank it around like the Wildenton tier, I think. Wildenton or Rector, about there, I think, is where I put it, which is like good, but not stellar. Like, it's like inconsistently good, is what I would say. Or inconsistently great, even. We could extend that. But quite often doing nothing for you, and quite often just awkward. Well, yeah. Not much else to say about this one, I guess. The Rhino eggs prevailed. But you can just, yeah, I don't know, rings 2. But, like, when you add the Rhino egg, it really sucks when you add it. It's kind of like alloy in that regard. Like, before you can self-infuse an alloy, it's pretty shitty. And same with the Kinhost. It is kind of funny because they're both of these like multi-strike units that have this very high cost associated. Which is why we love Animus of Will and Horn Warrior so much, right? They just get multi-strike for free, essentially. But yeah, Reach Linear Affair. I'm gonna keep going until I lose. 30 is... I'm satisfied with that. Hopefully it doesn't make me play worse moving out from here, but I feel like my goals have been accomplished already with the 200 no reload streak. Like, I don't really need to go much higher to prove that it's like consistently winnable. I think here's the thing I've noticed about 200 shard runs. They're not that different from 100 shard runs. It's weird to say that, but like they seem daunting at first. Maybe it's just because I used to do basically 200 shard runs anyway when I first started the DLC, and I scaled it back to try to, you know, win at a better rate. But like, I think if you're preparing accordingly, it's like my game plan doesn't change that much on like a 100 shard to a 200 shard run. It just makes me play tighter. Like, I have to be tighter, and that's like a good thing. It almost like forces you to just do better lines, because I know I can get away with more at 100 shards. Like, for instance, I could do something like plan around a top floor morsel setup with something like a +5 health artifact on top of a +5 armor artifact or something weird like that, right? But I know that would never work at a 200 shard run because I just had to plan on Divinity doing like 17 damage minimum at the top floor. So whatever I do just has to be able to really survive a lot of that. Or alternatively, like we see here, just go mid instead. I mean, it's definitely harder. Like, I'm not going to sit here and claim that it's easier or even the same. You know, the 200 shard runs, they're definitely harder. But they're not... like, I guess maybe I've just been lucky. I'm always willing to admit a certain level of variance with any of these things, right? But I mean, I've seen a lot of glare minders and stuff, right? That's, by the way, got to be the first Wormkin run. I have not seen a glare minder in ages, but I'm just rambling at this point. I guess I just had the 30 win seemed like kind of a milestone, so I was like feeling a bit reflective on it, like. But I don't even know what my. It's hard to put. It's hard to put into words what my current thought is. It's like I feel like it is possible to probably go to 100 wins with 200 shards. If you really, there's gonna be some luck involved, right? Though, because I think that there's some of those runs where. Like, think of like an egg stapler run. I even wonder though, like, even with an egg stapler run, let's say I did them 200 shard. Does it change that much? In some of them, it might even make it more doable. Just because I'm able to be a bit more reckless. The way the 200 shards just have a little bit more unknowns. It's like, sometimes I'll have to make a speculative spell chain on something, right, before it comes together, whereas I wouldn't do that in a 100 shard run. But like, yeah, I don't know. It's just something you can prepare for, and even the things like Steward and Steward, which seem ridiculous, and they are, right, but it's not like the 25 shards you're paying there, you're still getting a purge out of it, right? It's obviously an expensive one, but it's not without value. So it's like, even in those type of cases, it's like, generally I think with these 200 shard runs, you're able to add pretty good value. You don't have to make too many super throwaway shard things, right? I guess that's one of the thoughts I have. But anyway, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.